one?
8.
8. The area of a rectangle is given by the 2x squared minus 5x equals 18 equation, in which x is the rectangle's length. What is the length of the rectangle?
Okay, so we have the area given, and we need to figure out the x is the length. So if you were to recall Algebra 1 from a long time ago, we have to set this equal to 0. So we have 2x squared minus 5x minus 18 is equal to 0. And I could take this traditionally in factor, or I can use my calculator and use my trick. Are we okay with the calculator trick? Yeah? Let's set this one into y1 and set the complicated equation into y2. So we have y1 is 0, y2 is 2x squared minus 5x minus 18. If you're just watching, maybe you don't need a calculator on the exam. Go get one. And if you have your own, get that out as well.
Alright, who's Blake? I remember you grab me one. Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna wait 30 seconds before I start
How do
graphing.
you get that?
You hit Y equals the top.
Y equals clear. Y1.
Miss Brockway, my graph doesn't show it, my grid isn't showing
Where's
it.
X?
Your grid isn't showing?
But, no, it's just the line.
I would start with Zoom 6. Have you tried the Zoom 6?
Yeah.
I might have been left to the one. Stop.
Or there's an X right
Hey,
there.
thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
All right. So once you have this, click on Zoom 6. So Zoom number 6. And we're trying to figure out at what 2 places is it going to cross. Ooh, the first one looks kind of clean, huh?
Yeah.
Can I just kind of say it is x equals -2?
Yes.
On the right side, it looks like a decimal. What decimal can you maybe approximate?
0.6.
What 0.6?
Or 1, 2, 4.5. 4.6.
Okay, let's check. Go to second calc. Let's write the keystrokes on this one. Second calc. When given 2 equations, you go to intersect, which is number 5. So let's try that. Second, calc is right at the trace button.
Where's trace? Oh, second trace right there.
Number 5. And then hover over to the part where we want to calculate. It doesn't have to touch it, it just has to be kind of close to it. And then you are going to enter 3 times.
Just press enter 3 times.
1, 2, 3, and it's going to say, hey, the intersection is at 4.1.
4.5.
4.5.
Something like that.
So then it says which value of the x is a length. Can you have a negative length? No. So we know 4.5 will be the answer. Okay, number 9, Henry, let's read.
The length of a rectangle is 3 centimeters more than the width. The area is 70 centimeters squared. Find the dimensions of the rectangle.
Okay, let's start by drawing since this one didn't really give us the equation right off the bat. So it says the length of the rectangle is 3 more than the width. I'm going to call the width the x. How would I write the expression 3 more than the width?
Plus 3.
X plus 3. And for the area, do I add all the sides or multiply the 2 sides? Multiply. So I'm going to say x times x plus 3 is equal to 70. Any questions on the setup? Good? Let's do the same thing as I did a while ago. Keep the left side as it is. We're going to move the 70 over by subtracting and set that equal to 0. So we're going to put the non-complicated in y1 and somewhat complicated in y2. And let's get y'all's calculators out. My y1's already set. So we have x times x plus 3, close it, minus a 70. And let's see if Zoom 6 is good enough, because sometimes it could be out of the bound. The keystroke is exactly going to be the same right here, okay? Or maybe it's gonna be clean, who knows? Zoom 6. Okay, what can we guess on that x value far to the left?
-10.
Negative 10? Let's check it. Second calc 5. It may or may not calculate because it's on the border. And how many times do we enter? 1, 2, and 3. It won't calculate it, right? So that's when you go to window. Because I want my x minimum to show more than negative 10, how about negative 12? Yes? Now go to graph.
Can we just hand math it if we like
Yeah,
it better?
always. And then if I do second calc 5 and go to the far left, and I would say right here is good enough. It will calculate negative 10. Did someone calculate the right side?
7.
7. Now, which value will make sense given a shape?
7.
7. But it says to find the dimensions. What that means is, if this is 7, and we're looking at centimeters, they also want us to find what is the value of this guy when we plug it in? 10 centimeters. Okay, my last one, Emerson, let's read.
What are the solutions of the quadratic equation y equals x squared minus 3x plus 2?
Okay, so we're looking at solutions again. The solutions are when it equals 0. Do y'all remember the multiple representation of solutions? Roots, 0, x-intercept, and solution. Very good. y1, y2. Let's type it in. We have x squared minus 3x plus 2. And I like Zoom 6 all the time, unless I need to kind of alter it. Okay, someone calculate the left and the right. That part I'm not going to do. I think I've done enough. It looks pretty clean, right? What's my left solution?
1.
Okay, what's my right solution? 2. Boom. And on this one, is this involving shape or anything? It just says to find the solution, so we have 2 answers.